Hey guys, today I'll show you how to set up Axigen email server so that you can send and receive email messages. You just need to have a VPS with open port 25 and domain names. So let's get started. So I have a blog about this, and I will put a link on the description down below so that you can follow step by step. And this is for localhost, but in this video I'll show you how to use DartNode VPS because it has an open port 25 and it is cheaper than localhost.
Okay, let's start by setting up DartNode VPS. Go to DartNode and choose your plan. I suggest you get 4 GB of RAM or bigger. So 8 GB will do. You can just order today. And they have 25% off your first month. Be sure to grab this one. And in your server information, you just add mail.webshanks.org or your domain, mail.domain.com. And be sure you will register this one because you will need this later on. And choose Ubuntu 24.04. Okay. If you want to pay monthly, you can get 10% cashback if you pay yearly. So just click continue. And I suggest you add DDoS protection for your VPS. And I don't need cloud backups, so let's disable this one. And my IPv4 and IPv6 are good. Click continue and just click order now. You can pay your VPS with a PayPal or crypto or credit card or debit card. Okay, I will go to my VPS control panel. Okay, this is my VPS control panel and I have my IPv4 here. I'll check this for any blacklist potential. Okay, just paste this one. Okay, our IP is good. And let's go back to our VPS control panel. So now let's set up our DNS. Okay, so be sure to add this one on your DNS. So I'm using Cloudflare. And by the way, my domains are hosted on Namecheap and I have connected my Cloudflare to Namecheap. Okay. So first, you should have an A record and pointed to your IPv4. So next, you will add a mail, an A record. So that's the mail and your server IP. Okay, click save. For MX record, choose MX. That will be webshop.shop. So I'm not using that shop anymore, but .org. So I'll be using webshop.org. So that will be mail.webshanks.org. So my priority is 10. Click save. So for text record, okay, that will be _ DMark. Just copy the content. Click Save. And for text record, this will be your SPF record. So I'll just choose at, and I will change the IPv4. So change the IPv4, and by the way, this is our IPv6. We can add an IPv6. IPv6. Paste and save. Since we have added IPv6, we will add a record. Be 4As. Okay, that will be, sorry, I will disable the proxy. Okay, we'll add another a record for mail. Just save. So now we have set up the initial DNS record, and we will wait for a few minutes for the DNS to propagate completely. Okay, next we will install Axigen. So first we need to connect to our server. I will be using Bitwise because it is very user friendly and it is absolutely free. Okay, so beside host, you put your IPv4 and use port 22, and for username use root. So just click login, accept and save, and your password is located here. So this is your default password. Okay, open new terminal console. Okay, so now we are connected to our VPS. We will update our server. So just copy this one and paste it here. Okay, so now let's install Axigen. Just copy this command, paste it here, and hit enter. And run the installer. So use this command apt install. So path for of your Axigen. So apt install will be, okay, root. Okay, I'll just copy the file name and hit enter. Okay, great. So now let's access our Axigen. Use this IPv4 and port 9443. So just paste one, click advanced, click accept the risk and continue. Okay, just agree to their license and add a password. Okay, just click free. So add your full name and your email address and so on and so on. So I will just add this one. Okay, just click continue. Okay, your primary domain will be webshops.org. Set the password for your postmaster and click continue. Click finish. Okay, now you are here on your Axigen dashboard. Okay, next we will set up another certificate. Go to security and filtering, SSL certificates, and let's add a certificate. Okay, we should use Let's Encrypt. So our hostname will be mail.webshops.org. Click agree and generate certificate. Okay, now we have an SSL certificate. Now let's configure our webmail and our web admin. Okay, go to services, click webmail, and add virtual host. So be mail.webshanks.org. You will choose a certificate and just click quick add and go to this one and go to SSL settings, choose our certificate we have created earlier and save configuration. Okay, let's go back to webmail, same as this IPv6. Save configuration. Okay, let's try to access our hostname, that will be mail.webchannels.org. Okay, perfect. Okay, we haven't added an account yet, so let's go back to our web admin. Okay, next we will set up the web admin so that we can access our Axigen using our subdomain instead of IP address and port 9443. So go to web admin and click this one. Go to SSL settings. Use this certificate and save configuration. Okay, there's nothing here, and let's go back to web admin. Same as this one. Go to SSL settings. Choose the certificate file and save configuration. Okay, let's try to access our Axigen. This will be our web admin. Okay, great. So now we are using our hostname instead of an IP address. So I'll just close this one. Log in. Okay, perfect. So now we'll go back to our VPS control panel and set up our reverse DNS. And go to network, click reverse DNS. Okay, I've added already my host name. So be sure that is your host name, not anything else, and add your both IPv4 and IPv6 and wait for the complete propagation. So I have already added this too, and the first one has already propagated, and I'll wait for the IPv6 propagation. So while waiting for this reverse DNS to fully propagate, we will generate our DKIM so that we will complete our DNS records. So go back to your command line interface. This will be your terminal. Just clear this one. So in order to generate our DKIM, you can follow this command. Scroll down. So this one. So be sure to change this one to your domain. So it will be webshanks. So I will just change this one to .org because I will be using .org. Just copy this one. I will go to online notepad. Just paste it here. I'll just change this to .org. Org. Org. Okay, so I've changed everything and copy this one. Hit enter. Enter. Okay, great. So now we will display our DKIM. So in order to display, okay, just cat that cat DKIM pubkey.webshanks just underscore.org. Okay, just copy this one. Okay, that will be, sorry about this one, dot or underscore.org. So webshank underscore org. So this will be the same as this one. So we need to get our public key. Copy this one. Okay, great. And we will copy this one. Okay, we'll use the space. So highlight, and it will automatically copy. And go to your DNS provider and add a DKIM record. It will be a text record. You can add your own selector. So I will be using 2025 that underscore domain key. And for the content, it will be v equals to dkm1. So b equals rsa, t equals s, and p equals our DKIM key. Just paste it here. Okay, and save. Okay, and we will wait for a few minutes for this to propagate as well as our IPv6 reverse DNS.
Okay, let's check our reverse DNS. Okay, let's check. Okay, good. And our IPv6. Okay, so good. And sorry about that. And we will check our DKIM. That will be webshanks.org. Our selector 2025. Okay, good. So now let's bind our DKIM to our sending domain. Let's go back to our Axigen and go to security and filtering, acceptance and routing. go to advanced settings. Okay, be sure to enable this one. So it's already enabled, and we will add another routing rule. So our rule name is, okay, let's go here and let's say domain sign. So our conditions are all. Okay, so let's set a condition. Okay, so choose domain. Okay, we will choose sender. Let's add condition. That will be all of the conditions below. Our sender domain is webchunks.org, and our actions will be, okay, DK selector. So let's go back. DK selector. Let's add action. Okay, 2025. Let's add DKIM selector. It will be 2025. Okay, our DKIM path. DK path. So it will be DKIM.private key.domain.com.pem. This one, just copy this one. So DKIM key path. Okay, the same. So sign domain key and sign DKIM. Be sign DKIM. So all good. Okay, just save configuration. And let's add an account. Let's go to domains and accounts. Manage domains. Oh, sorry, that will be manage accounts. Okay, just click your domain. Click add account. So say true. Okay, that will be true. So I'll just click quick add. We will use premium. Okay, let's log into our webmail. Okay, let's log in. It will be true. Chunks.org. Okay, now we are here on our webmail. And first, let's go back to our Axigen and go to manage domains. Okay, let's choose our domain. Go to message appender, and we will disable this one because it will add a footer with content like this. So just save configuration. So now let's try to test our email deliverability. So we'll go to mail tester first. Okay, we'll copy this recipient and let's go to our webmail. Let's create an email to this recipient, and I'll be using an email template. Okay, this is our subject and our body. Okay, let's send. Okay, let's check our score. Okay, we got a 10 over 10, and okay, so all good. So let's try to send to Gmail and ProtonMail to, let's say, webshanks. Okay, let's send. Let's go to Gmail. Okay, great. We received the email directly to our inbox. And let's go to ProtonMail. Okay, great. We received it on our inbox directly. So I will reply. We'll use this. Let's see if we can receive our reply. Say thank you. Okay, let's check our email. Okay, we have one new message and it is from Gmail. Okay, that's it. This is how you will set up Axigen email server so that you can send and receive email messages. If you have any questions, just comment them down and I'll try to answer them all. If this video helped you in any way, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thank you all for watching and I'll see you on my next video.